Hello, everyone, and today we're going to be talking about a mod that I really wanted to talk about weeks ago, but I was too busy. I didn't have the chance. This is a mod that was recently released for the original Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion, and it's called Scandza Total War by the venerable modder Dansk Viking. You might know him as one of the team members for Wrath of the Norsemen and many other mods. And this mod took 14 years to develop. And it was originally a sort of submod for the mod Arthurian Total War, which is another mod I haven't covered, but I should. And this mod is really, really interesting, and it's really lovingly crafted. I have to say that is this mod in a nutshell. And it's about a very interesting time period. So it takes place in Scandinavia, essentially, and part of the Baltic. And it takes place in the late 4th century, early 5th century. So these are times of migration, right? So a lot of people are aware that, this is the Barbarian Invasion timeline, right? The 4th century, 5th century. But the focus here is on Scandinavia, right? Which is a place that is sort of ignored in this time period, right? So you think about when Scandinavia comes to prominence, it's much later, right? When they raid Lindisfarne and establish the Danelaw in Britain and Normandy, the Norman Kingdom of Sicily. These are all things that happen much later. But the sort of foundation for that was set by this migration period. And I have to say, this mod is really excellent if you like atmospheric, historical experiences. So first thing I have to say is the soundtrack is really great. It mixes a few Medieval 1 tracks with a lot of tracks that include like Old English and appropriate languages, right? And there are a lot of interesting factions here. So you have the men of Hordaland, the Upper Swedes, the West Geats, the Jutes, the Saxons, the Frisians, the East Geats, the Rugians, the South Danes, the men of Hadaland, the Angles, the Half Danes, the West Heruls, the folk of Finnheor, or Finnheidr. Excuse my ancient Scandinavian pronunciation, the Suður Sviar, and the folk of Raumer. So these are the factions you've got here. Now, there are this mod is really incredible from the standpoint that, this is a period of history of this geographic region that a lot of people don't know about, right? And this mod, crafted over 14 years, really brings the experience of that period to life for the player. And let's get into it here. So let's go with the folk of Raumer. Why not? Incessantly speaks the never silent one. Okay, so remember to activate your background script. So all of the factions here are very well balanced. And at the start, you'll see your economic situation as Raumer and as a lot of the other factions is very balanced. So you don't have too much of a profit, and you have to utilize your initial sort of denarii supply to develop your economy, right? And there are so many mechanics in this mod, and I'm not going to cover all of it in this video because I have not had too much time to experience it. But the mod is very heavily scripted. There are many historical scripts, historical events. As you end turns, the script informs you about, the changing of the seasons and how that affects your economy and how you should play during that season, right? So that's sort of reminiscent of, mods for Rome 2 and Attila, right? That change your economy based on what season it is. And that's really incredible that someone was able to bring that here to a mod for the original Rome Total War. Of course, EB has such mechanics as well, but not as developed as they are here. They're developed more here, I would say. So let's explore a little bit. We'll fight a battle. We'll fight a battle or two, and I'll just showcase some of the main points of the mod. So we're not quite strong enough to go up against a couple of our neighbors right here. So our neighbor here to the west is Hadar, whereas to the north and northeast, we have rebels. So we're going to take Raumer, our brave king, and go to the northeast. And there we have Skjaldarakar. So I guess I'll go for the village trader. Yeah, let's go for village traders. As you can see, there are a lot of new buildings here. And the temples I really like. I really like the art in Scandza. It's very atmospheric, right? So let's end the turn. It is summer. This is the time for campaigning. Indeed, at this very moment, many of our western kindred set out from the shores of the North Sea. Settlements on the southern North Sea coast lose a small amount of population each summer as these people set out to raid the shores of Britain, take hire as mercenaries, or search for a new home in the west. Thank you. So we've got Grimkel. So let's attack this settlement. And we'll show off some of the units of Scandza. So, as you can probably tell by the time period and geographic spread of the map, cavalry is not a huge thing here in this mod. So if you need to have, the most diverse battles with all kinds of cavalry and things of that nature, this is not the mod for you. But this mod is for you if you can sort of overlook having mostly infantry battles and just kind of experience the mod for what it is. So let's get our infantry together. We'll have our general on the left. So let's take a look at some of these units here. So we've got some Vegnar. I forget what that letter is. We've got some Ziodzegnar. I'm doing my best. This is not my area of expertise. We've got some Kardlar. Spearmen. We've got some Lithsmen. And we've got some more Lithsmen. And of course our bowmen, who are called Bogmen here. Interesting beards on the Bogmen. Looking a little fake Egyptian pharaoh's beard there. Let's take a look at what the enemy's got. We're fighting the Bioth, something like that. Looks like they have lidsmen as well. I have to say, I really like the soundtrack in this mod. It's very atmospheric. So let's get our troops together here, start bombarding the enemy. Okay, Bowman, get out of there, please. Oh, our Bowman got hit by javelins. Yeah, there's a lot of javelin action in this mod, I have to say. And there you have it. A victory for King Raumr. So as you can see, certain things were destroyed automatically, I believe due to script. So do we want to pillage and burn settlement, forcibly resettle populace, or occupy settlement? I actually like these text changes. That's good. Let's just occupy. Now, in any case, this is not even close to everything this mod has to offer, but I think that'll be it for this impressions video. I hope you enjoyed it. This mod, it really is pretty incredible and atmospheric. The map, you know, I like grand campaign experiences, but having a region blown up like this, especially in a time that was so volatile, it's very nice indeed. So that's pretty much everything I have to say about Scandza Total War. If you're interested in more about this mod, perhaps I'll have time to stream it soon. And look forward to Chivalry Remastered, which I'll be releasing soon. But in any case, I'll get back to making videos more regularly. I was just super busy, didn't have time to make as many videos as I should. But I'll get back to a better schedule. And I hope you like this video. If you like videos about the historical Total Wars and their mods, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.